Hello everyone, I hope that you're all staying really safe during this lockdown period. I've compiled some basic exercises that you can do either on the floor or on your bed whilst we're not seeing each other face to face during this time. As always, make sure that you listen to your body and only do what is comfortable. If you want some further information with regards to these type of exercises, then please look on the Charter Society of Physiotherapy website, and I'll provide a link to that on the end of this video. So enjoy the video, enjoy the exercises, and I look forward to us meeting up again soon when all of this is over. So this exercise is a knee rolling exercise. It's to help loosen the low back, and you will also feel some stretches down the side of your torso. It does also work the abdominals gently. So you're just going to place your hands by your side. If you have an arm that's weaker, you can just position it wide to the side. You're going to draw in your tummy tight into the backbone, and you're going to think about zipping up the ankles, the knees and the thighs, squeezing both thighs together, and then you're going to roll the legs to the side, keeping the shoulders on the floor. So you feel a twist in the spine and you'll feel a stretch down the side of your body here. Keeping the arms involved on the bed, you're going to then roll back to the centre and relax. You're going to repeat on the opposite side, zipping up the legs again, squeezing the thighs together, roll the legs to the opposite side, trying to keep the shoulders relaxed and down on the floor. You'll feel a stretch up the side of the body as you're doing that. As you come back, pulling the navel to the backbone and bring yourself back to centre. And we're going to repeat that 8 times. So you're going to roll to the side and coming back, and don't hold your breath. Tummy into backbone and rolling the other side, keeping the shoulders relaxed and coming back. So keeping your navel pulled into your backbone, arms relaxed on the floor, shoulders down, zipping the knees and the thighs together. You're just going to roll the thighs to one side, keeping the shoulders relaxed and down as you do so. Try to keep the navel pulling in throughout and don't hold your breath, keep breathing, and you're going to pull the knees back to centre and to the opposite side, shoulders relaxed, breathing, don't hold your breath, rolling the knees to the opposite side. You may feel a stretch across the hip or the spine, keeping the navel pulled into the backbone, then roll back and come back to centre and relax. So our next exercise is a pelvic tilt. It's to loosen the lumbar spine. And what you're going to do first of all is you're going to have the feet hip width apart. If that feels too unsteady to hold, you can either put a pillow in between the thighs, or you can bring the heels together and the toes together and squeeze the thighs. That will give you some stability in the limbs. Then you're going to pull in the navel to the backbone, shoulders relaxed, nice long neck on your towel or pillow, and then you're going to roll back the pubic bone towards your nose so you see the pelvis round and flatten into the bed or the floor. And then you're going to let the pubic bone lower and the back relax, slightly come off the floor. Okay, so I'm just going to move my arm so you can see that position. So you're going to draw the pubic bone up to your nose, and you'll see the abdominal shorten at the front and the back muscles lengthen behind, and then you're going to roll the pelvis down and the pubic bone moves away from your nose. Try that again. You're going to squeeze the legs together, squeeze the ankles together and roll up the pelvis, keeping a nice long neck if you can, and dropping down. And through all of these exercises, try to keep the breath. Try not to hold your breath and just keep the breath even, rolling back the pelvis, flattening your back into the bed or the floor, and then relaxing down, bringing the pubic bone away from the nose. So this exercise is a progression from the pelvic tilt. It works the abdominals, it lengthens the back muscles and works the buttocks and the legs. So really quite a comprehensive exercise. So again, squeeze the ankles and toes together, squeeze the thighs together. If that feels very, very difficult, you might want to place a ball or a pillow or a cuddly toy in between. Connect the legs at the bottom, yeah. Feet flat on the bed, and then you're going to do the first part of the pelvic tilt, which is rolling back the pubic bone, and then you're going to raise the buttocks up, squeezing tight, squeezing, go as far as you feel able to. Keep squeezing tight, and then you're going to slowly roll down through the spine, trying to go down each spinous process, thinking about you're trying to make a paint impression with your spine and coming down. And relax. And repeat. And don't hold your breath. Relax the shoulders, raising the buttocks up. You'll feel tension in the back of the thighs, in the hamstrings, especially if you haven't done this exercise in a long time. Some of you might cramp up. You're going to try and think about going down slowly through the spine, backs of the ribs, lumbar spine, slowly down. So every part of the spine goes through the floor or the bed and relax. You're going to repeat that up to 8 to 10 times, a couple of times a day, 2 or 3 times a day if that feels comfortable, and if you find the pelvic tilting too easy. So the next exercise is a lower back stretch and a buttock stretch combined. If you have a weaker arm, then you're going to bring the thigh into your chest, just using the one. If you've got both arms that are strong enough to be able to take hold of the thigh, please use it. So you're going to draw one leg into your chest. You'll see that the back flattens and stretches behind and the buttock stretches. You're going to hold that in for 6 to 8 seconds, relaxing the shoulders, keeping breathing, shoulders relaxed, tummy in, stretching the back and lower the leg down. And we're going to repeat on the opposite side. So drawing the leg in. If you find that really tricky and the leg is weaker, you can either hold on to some clothing or take and hook one arm underneath like so, if you've just got one arm that's working, and hold it into your thigh. So you're trying to squeeze the thigh into your chest, feeling a stretch in the buttock and in the hip and in the low back. Try and keep the shoulders as relaxed as possible and keep breathing throughout. And slowly lower down. This is a clam. A clam is to strengthen the side of the hip. Those muscles also move to the back of the pelvis, so this is strengthening hip and behind the pelvis, and also it's an abdominal strengthener too. So you're going to lie on your side. Think about a straight line from your heels to the buttocks to the shoulders. Have your arm wherever it feels comfortable that you can gain most stability. You're going to draw in the tummy to the backbone, shoulders relaxing, and then you're going to squeeze the heels together and you're going to open the top leg. It's like, this is called a clam, as I say, so it's like a shellfish opening and closing. Slowly up, slowly down. Tummy drawing in, shoulders relaxed, keeping as still as you can be so the pelvis stays still as you raise the leg. You can repeat this exercise 8 to 10 times, a couple of times in the morning, so 16 in total. And if you wanted to repeat the exercises in the afternoon or evening, that would be great. Never overdo it, just listen to your body and try and perform the exercises with slowness and control and keep breathing the whole time. So drawing in the navel again, keeping the body still, raising the top leg and slowly down. A mistake with this exercise when the leg feels heavy is to roll the whole pelvis back. That we're not after that, so keep the pelvis forward and on top so that the headlight of the hip pushes forwards and points forwards, and then you're going to open the top leg as far as feels able and slowly lower. Try not to let anything move. Imagine you're between two panes of glass. Nothing else moves other than the hip joint rotating up and down. So with all of these exercises, a very important muscle to think about is your transverse muscle. It's a muscle that goes right across the front of the tummy and knits into the back of the spine to make it like a big corset around the middle. Now, the best way to feel that muscle is to find the bony parts of the hips here, come in, say an inch, and then cough, and you can feel it sort of rebounding and bouncing as you cough. It's definitely a muscle that helps to support your torso and support your spine. And the best way to try and work it is to think about drawing your belly button into the spine. So you're trying to let everything go, so let everything flop and go, and let everything hang out, let the abdominal muscles hang out, and then draw abdominal muscles flat into the spine without anything moving. And the idea is that you want to try and hold that muscle while still breathing and talking. And you want to see whether you can hold it for as long as possible while still breathing and talking. And relax.